Last story of Sonic the Hedgehog, Adventure 2 Battle. I'm gonna wrap this sucker up and finish up and probably have it on the internet by tonight, because I took, a long time off, and I figure I might as well put something up and feel less guilty about being out of time. I didn't talk through the last episode. Error happens when Eggman's about to, fire the cannon. So really, Sonic's little plan didn't really matter anyway. Excuse me. Pardon me. So now we have, pimped out Knuckles and sunglasses. And Sonic with bracelets. And Rouge the Bat with no upgrades for whatever reason. For the last story, of course, you will be playing as both light and dark characters. There's only one stage and 2 bosses. And we are going to get right into it. Oh yes. So for whatever reason, when Eggman inserted the Chaos Emeralds, this space colony Ark's gonna crash into the planet, killing everyone on board and most likely, whoever it hits on the planet. Never understood why he was chained up.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct,
and I can't quite hear this because it's almost muted on my end, but I believe it is Gerald Robotnik telling everybody that he is going to exact his revenge on the planet for harming not his daughter, it might be his daughter, his granddaughter Maria, and ruining all of his work. So this is going to be his final revenge. Which is funny, because if you look at where that spaceship was headed, first of all, it's not that big, it's not going to do that much damage, but it looks like it's going to crash into the ocean. I call it the kill program. You insert Chaos Emeralds and it destroys the planet. Why do we have this? It doesn't even move. It's creepy. No, I'm cool. You know what's funny about that? He just gave them the whole plan. Like, he told them, oh, by the way, the space colony Ark is a doomsday device. And if you put, 7 Chaos Emeralds in it, it'll kill everybody. But, that's my last will and testament. And the government did nothing about going up to the planet. Maybe even, like, moving it or something like that. Or dismantling it.
Stop it right now, or else I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my...
I can't believe the military lets you leave, like, as a political prisoner, like a diary. Wow, that just kind of, like, popped into that machine.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind.
Rouge reads like I read, word by word.
Bugs landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was I wanted it all based on my...
I can't believe how long this diary is.
I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I would leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish to
world.
fill the world with destruction, So that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Cool. The Eclipse Cannon is now
Oh, there you go. So it blows up. I see. All right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather for you.
Yeah. Genius.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
The space colony
I suppose it's gonna be a long cutscene due to, you know, the nature of being the end story.
by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
I wonder if Tails can ever stop doing that, like, you know, rotating them, or if it's just kind of built into him or something like that.
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the
Look how small the Master Emerald is right now. It was huge earlier.
I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the
So, of course, the
cannon
last level
is
being the
really
cannon's core.
It may be too late.
It'll probably be about a 2-part video to finish up the cannon's core. It's a very long level.
Get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
And of course, you have to play as everybody.
No worries. Just
I
leave
think it matters. You can't run in space.
fast as hedgehog.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, so let's clear this thing up and do the cannon's core. So the whole point is get to the core of the space colony arc, in which they plan on using the Master Emerald to like dislodge it. This is the hardest level in the game, so expect some challenges. You can skip him because he doesn't do any good. The idea here is you have to play with everybody, and each character has their own little quirks that you have to keep in mind. If I remember, Tails has to watch out for, he has to bear, you have to keep these like switches active, which, what do they do? If you press them, they freeze time or something to that effect, so yes. This is also probably one of the more annoying 100 ring challenges in the game. It's very tedious. So as you can see, I shoot those like weird like time like hourglass switch things, and they stop things like security measures, enemies. They're just kind of a safety precaution, right? So it doesn't look like I have anything to fall back on, so I'm going to very slowly lower myself down, shoot out the door, open, open, open. Good. These artificial chaos too are very irritating in the stage because they almost guarantee a free hit on you. Because they have to pop out of their shell to hit you, but the only time they pop out is when they're about to hit you anyway. So hop here, shoot the switch. You have to time that properly or it won't work. This is, I think this is, yeah, the end of the level. The whole point of this part being you have to get up to... Wow, that was easy. I figured that was supposed to be harder. You get up here and then you just kind of keep shooting at the door until it breaks and you're finished. Everyone has a role to play. I guess Tails has the hover and all that fun stuff, so now you get to take over as Eggman, I believe. Alright, it's my turn now. And Eggman, unlike Tails, has the extra armor, thank goodness. So, mow your way through some robots, keep moving forward. I'm actually not a huge fan of Cannon's Core, but I'm not a huge fan of any of the space levels other than Final Rush. Actually, no, I'd like to take that back. There's that space level where you're Tails and you can blow the airlocks. That's totally cool with me. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't not get hit by those things. I'm sure someone will post online like a tip to doing that later, and it'll blow my mind. But as of right now, you're probably going to watch me get shot a lot. This place looks like a fun time at a rave or something like that. Oh, if you, if you can, what do you call it? Shoot those time things, you can kill the artificial chaos, like, instantaneously. So, this is probably the hardest part of the stage, in which you have to time... It's really all about watching what's going on. You're trying to make a path, right, that you can pass through with your Eggman walker, right? So, right about here, I like. And this way, you can just kind of slowly make your way across. And I don't remember where you have to go here either, I'm afraid. But there is one cube that takes you to the top of the room, so we're just going to wait, and we're going to watch and observe what happens. And see which cube I need. Oh! there's our guy. That was lucky, by the way. I didn't think I was going to make that. I'm pretty impressed. And when you get to the top of the ceiling, just hop off. That's some creative platforming, actually. You don't see that a lot in the rest of this game, and it's really disappointing because it's difficult platforming, but you're okay with it. Heads up, that is actually the first checkpoint in the stage, and there's a chow box behind that, but you have to hover all the way across. You can't jump on the platform. Well, so take your time here. I like to fall really quickly so the artificial chaos don't shoot at me. You have to shoot this, but if you time this right, you can just kind of hover your way all the way to the end. Do I really have to kill these things? Hey look, I didn't take a hit. So much like Tails, but much easier than Tails, you have to time this up so you can get all the way over here. And you're going to have to do it one more time, in which you can make like a platform right here. Oh, you know what? I screwed that up. I believe that platform across the way has to be... You got to do something with these platforms. It's been a while for me, so... You know. Give me time, I'll figure it out. Let this guy go past me, or he'll knock me off the cliff. Let's try that. I think that's a bit better. There we go. Just like Tails before, you tap the shoot button until the door breaks and you finish Eggman's section of the level. So, yeah. Also a really hard level to speed run, because if you die, you have to go back to the start. But because it's so complicated, there's so much to do. Ruja's stage is very straightforward. You just have to fly up as high as you can. So this guy here, you have to go to the top of whatever tower doesn't have a roof on it. And you're going to climb to the top of this room. You're just trying to flood the area so Knuckles can get around. Yeah, do that in your head, right? When you hit this thing, I believe you have to get past that waterfall right here. If you don't go fast enough, the waterfall won't work and you'll get stuck there. Really convoluted, but makes a lot of sense. Same goes here. Wait for it. Time it properly. Hit the switch. Didn't do it properly. I'm in like full-on game mode right now. I'm giving all the good advice and stuff. I like to kill as many chaoses as I can. Hit the switch if you got it. It saves you like, a ton of trouble. Ah, he still hit me. Hats off to you, good sir. Well played. So you gotta hit the switch, and then, you know, the lock disengages. But, of course, it's not that simple. Rouge doesn't get off the bat that easy. She has to make it back the way she came. So, this is kind of, if I remember, it's a little easier than coming, because you don't have to worry about any of the difficult stuff. By the way, those green thingies, they do hurt you. And you probably still can't, yeah, you can't go through the waterfall. Probably the only difficult part of this stage. What you have to do here is you have to hit the switch and run for the waterfall. Except I might not make it because I screwed that up pretty bad. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Huh. Oh, I remember how to do this. So, don't walk. Hit the switch, which I did not do. Hit the switch, jump back here, bounce, and it'll take you right up here where Rouge can wall run her way to victory. Spin to win. Spin to win. I don't know if this is if this is part of their plan or not, or something like that, but flooding the area just kind of seems like a stupid idea. Yeah, look at the peacock floating. Yeah, top left. I'm going to try to slip through Knuckles' part real quick. Actually, I might just try to squeeze this. It might be a bit of a long video, but I'm going to try to squeeze this all in here. So, if you remember earlier... Oh, pardon me, I should give some descriptions. Knuckles' part is he has to get through his door, but he has to unlock it first. I told you early in the game to obtain the air necklace. It is for this level by itself. If you do not have the air necklace at this point in the game, you will have to get air bubbles through the whole frickin' thing. And it is, needless to say, very tiring and very difficult. You're not going to have a good time doing this. I'm sure I'd already be dead for trying to get away with what I am. I'm actually not entirely sure I'm going the right way either, so yeah, we're just going to see what I can do here. Okay, doesn't look like I went the right way. Alright, no fault, no harm. We'll just head back the way we came. I don't exactly remember what Knuckles' purpose is in this stage. I just know you have to do a lot of swimming. And I'm trying to find an example of an air bubble, but I don't see any around, so... Oh, there's one! Now, if I didn't have the air necklace, I'd drown there. Oh, I remember what I have to do. So there's a door with lasers down there. What you're going to do is... I believe it's over here. Maybe it's not. Wow. Okay, since I don't know what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to continue in a few seconds with Cannon's Core. Thanks for watching. This is Trevor on Gaming Memoirs.